A great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today it's the third and final game in this three-game interleague series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Phils played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
So now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Now the 2-0. Hit out towards second. Panic is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And this is taken outside for ball one. Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's collected 11 hits in 31 tries. He's also got 8 runs batted in. A ball and a strike. So far this year against Southpaws, Harper carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Hoskins, the runner at second with one away. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
The 2-1 home.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
He loses him on ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So now here is Didi Gregorius looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Runners are at first and second with one away. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. There's 1. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance, no score. Zach Wheeler gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, talk about tough luck. Took the loss in his last start, but it was a complete game effort. He threw the ball really well. We'll see if he can go deep into this one as well.
Ready now is Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the
pitch.
The third baseman. Bo.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman, Joe Panik.
Here's Joe Panik. His career line against Wheeler, just a 1 for 12 career line. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Here's George Springer as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
All even now, 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
0-1 the count. Wheeler pauses. Here it comes. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 left for Toronto. Still no score. Now at the plate, Brad Miller, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a 3-game series when you don't play that team all that often.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Here now is Adam Hazley. As he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Simeon. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now to bat, Roman Quinn. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Here's the first pitch.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
And it's 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
And in steps Scott Kingery. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's a .333 hitter, and of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. He's set, and the pitch. And that misses ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing.
Quinn leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times?
Wow, and they end the inning with the caught stealing. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Bottom of the inning now, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez.
The designated hitter, Teoscar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
The 0-2 once more. A swing and a ground ball to third, and that's through for a hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. The throw is low and he can't make the pick.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Randall Grichuk becomes the first out here in the bottom of the 2nd.
The shortstop, Marcus Semien.
At the plate, Marcus Semien, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. And he misses with it, 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode. Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
3-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And the count will be full. Runner in scoring position at 2nd with 2 down. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Blue Jays held in check. Will move to the 3rd with no score. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Scott Kingery.
The designated hitter, Scott Kingery.
Now here's the first offering.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Behind 0-2 now. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So to get his day started at the plate, Andrew Knapp trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 7.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the third inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Specifically, power has been nowhere to be found. They entered the day with the lowest slugging percentage and fewest home runs in the league, which has led to a lot of media criticism, especially locally. One player told me, "It's obviously a huge problem that we need to figure out as a group, but until we start driving the ball like we think we can, we need to find other ways to score runs and support our pitching staff." We'll see if they can show some signs of improvement as time goes on, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Jurickson Profar is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Hernandez moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. Next up, Bo Bichette. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Now the pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
In now, Joe Panik. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. Swing and a liner, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And that one yanked just foul. One out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Springer giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Here's the first pitch. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Phillies down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, George Springer. Popped him up. There to make the catch is Hoskins, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate now is Lourdes Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So now into the box is Teoscar Hernandez, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Fouled off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order through 4, still tied, 0-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He's not sure exactly what's causing it, but he's noticing way too many guys getting out front with their swings, meaning their timing is a little too early. Hitting the ball out front can be a good thing, but today it appears that approach is throwing them off and leading to a lot of weak contact and swinging misses, guys.
Leading off for the Phillies.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The third baseman, number 13, Brad Miller.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Strike two. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pitch pops straight up. Matz just to the left of the mound, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Adam Hazley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounded to the right. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be Roman Quinn. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
To the plate now Scott Kingery.
Scott.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Struck out in his first at bat. Two 2-0 the count to the Phillies designated hitter. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Nope. 3-0. Andrew Knapp would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here it is, the 3-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Phillies get one in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here in Canada. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
For Toronto.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's Randall Grichuk. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
Now batting.
Next to bat for Toronto, Marcus Semien comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Up next is Danny Jansen, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Here's Jurickson Profar as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Swing and a line drive to center field, and the run will come in to score from third as that'll knock things up at 1 apiece. Throw won't get him.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Joe Panik. But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The center fielder, number 4. George Springer.
George Springer the next to hit. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Profar rounds the corner and is headed home. To second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Left fielder.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. 5 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Phillies 1. Striding in is Andrew Knapp. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First offering on its way. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. Next, it'll be Rhys Hoskins, grounded out in his last at-bat. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Now the 2-0 home. High in the air down the right field line.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
And now in the box, Bryce Harper flew out last time up. From the stretch. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
The 2-0 on the way. A bouncer up the middle. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're down here 5-1. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here's the first pitch. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Into the corner and slicing foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Hazley is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out. Now it'll be Rendell Grichuk. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Looked to be a base hit off the bat, but he was able to range far into the hole to cut it off. His show track demonstrates over 20 feet, as a matter of fact. Then, just as impressively, the strong throw across the diamond to finish off the out. At the plate, Marcus Semien. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Wheeler sets his sights. Here's the 0-1.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're up 5-1. A.J. Cole is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Into the box, Didi Gregorius. He bounced out last time up.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away. Comes set and the 0-1. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Now here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The third baseman,
Now to the plate, here is Brad Miller. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pitch on the way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
So now to the plate, Adam Hazley. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Throw goes to third, and he's called out on a close play at third. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
The bat, the center fielder,
In now, Roman Quinn, as he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. He went deep back in the 5th. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the stretch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Next will be the designated hitter, Angry. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And now the first pitch as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Ready with the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Phillies leave a couple. They're down 5-1. Last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the catcher, Danny Jansen.
The catcher, number 9.
Archie Bradley will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Harper is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So one away now in the Toronto seventh, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, it's much easier to lay up the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
That evens it up 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Jordan Romano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. So stepping in is Andrew Knapp. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Andrew Knapp.
Now the pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Now on at first, nobody out. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes a left fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Hoskins behind, the count 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-2 pitch.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Here's Bryce Harper now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Popped him up. Jansen over to his left. 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. In his career against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Hit to first. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Now to the plate, Brad Miller. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Alec Bohm will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Now here's the first offering. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Swing and a liner. Grichuk is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Phillies leave them loaded. They're down here 5-1. Alec Bohm is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Jordan Hicks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Stepping in once again is Joe Panik. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. The Phillies entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late-game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Another 1-2 delivery. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Harper is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in next, George Springer. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Ball one to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a strike.
One ball, one strike.
Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. George Springer goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. First delivery to him. Lourdes Gurriel is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Phillies 1. Ross Stripling comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Digging in will be Adam Hazley. His previous history with Ross Stripling. He's 1 for 2.
Adam Hazley.
First offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. Next to hit, Roman Quinn. He went deep back in the 5th. First pitch on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Jansen goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Quinn is retired, 2 down now. Stepping in next, Scott Kingery, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Well, listen, there's no doubt they were pressing during that 7-game losing streak, but that's behind them now. Now they can play a little bit freer, which is the way this game is supposed to be played anyways.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Toronto Blue Jays used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Steven Matz wins his 3rd of the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9.